And I just made a reel about how we need to take accountability when sending out energy, because sometimes we accidentally manifest our own curses, okay? And I want to explain to you how. It can be us secretly watching someone's page and not really being a big fan of them, even though we're acting like a secret fan, okay? Searching their name up, seeing if someone we like or someone we talk to is like liking their comments when we have no business doing that, because everyone has free will. And what else? Making comments about someone's life, like looking at them on social media and then just not approving of the things that they do. Like we have the right to condemn them or something. I know, right? I know I'm being sarcastic and kind of nitpicky about this, but it's really a big thing right now. A lot of people are sending out negative energy towards a person and they're blaming other people. And I found myself doing this last night. I noticed it's because I am picking up collective energy, and collectively being an empath, we always do that, especially like you guys too. You guys might have felt something in the energy, like why do I suddenly feel like not like tired or miserable? Some people who are super sensitive can directly feel the energy being sent out, negativity, blah blah blah, and it can manifest into our own thoughts. Does that make sense? Like be very careful about what you talk about the discussions you have with friends and family. Some friends and family absolutely only want to talk about other people, and it's really hard to escape people like this. I understand that. Like I used to stay with someone who just always wanted to discuss other people's lives, and it just made me so sick. Like I would go up to my room and I'd have bags, lines, and I don't know how she didn't notice that it was making me look sick, and I had to go lay down multiple times a day after having a conversation. A lot of people are not self-aware, and you know, me saying I don't know how she didn't notice, you know what, I looked fucking dead by the end of the conversation. I don't know how she didn't notice. Anyway, and you know, something about that is if you can't escape this person, you can say, hey, like, I'm not in the best place to have this conversation about this person, and I'm just not feeling well, and I need to be more positive, or I'm going through something. Do you think we could talk about something more positive or a different topic? You can try it if you have the balls. If not, just maybe spend some less time with that person, because that person's helping you send out negative energy. And when the person being discussed decides to call their energy back, like I show you guys, and like we practice calling energy back, returning what doesn't belong to you, you're gonna get hit with the words that you spoke previous. And if you used to be someone who gossiped a lot, you probably went through a phase of thinking people were constantly sending you energy attacks. When I first started this journey, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was constantly being sent back everything I've ever sent out, and it humbled me greatly. And that's why I absolutely am not a fan of saying someone's a shit person. I'll be honest and I'll be like, yeah, they talked about that person for sure, 100% I was there. I'll do stuff like that. Like I have no problem being honest, because why would you get in trouble for telling the absolute truth, okay? But just be mindful that you don't call them anything otherwise, because you are creating energy. You're creating energy that really should not belong to them or you. And for a while it might not hit you because this person is not aware, but eventually we all, because we're all on linear healing journeys, time is like fluctual for us. We're not all on the same timeline. It's all different, right? And who knows, someone might start to become aware of how to reclaim their energy and take control of what hits their field. And the people that said things about them, they're gonna get it all back. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really want to talk about like karmic law, spiritual law. It's gonna be for another video, but I just wanted to really send out how to detect if like you're cursing yourself or cursing other people. I don't know, something in my energy. I was sent something last night by someone, and it was just ugly. I don't know if it was human or someone else. I really don't care. I just decided to remove it and get rid of it and choose to be positive and play prayer and stuff. And you know, it's not that it's impossible for you to get rid of self-made curses. I should actually mention this as I'm talking about getting rid of that energy. Play prayer and ask for the universe to forgive you for having that conversation. Ask the universe, like, hey, whatever I did, please forgive me, and turn it into love. I want to return I want to turn everything into love that I've created. I wish to call back anything I've done to people. Remember, when you call your energy back, call it back blessed and transmuted, and ask spirit to forgive you for possibly creating a situation that allowed you to be hit with this, okay? If you just call your energy back, call your energy back, call your energy back, you're going to call back all the negativity too. So work on transmuting anything that comes towards your field, especially if you know you kind of acted like a haterade, or you know what I mean. It's hard to admit that. It's hard to take accountability when you first start on the path. But after you remove the shame of admitting that you're just a basic human being with basic human needs and sometimes high riding emotions, you're going to understand. You're going to understand that you were at one point in pain and sending out kind of negative energy because people did it to you for a long time. Like high school is a big one. Oh, and seeing our family around us growing up saying like not so nice things about people, that's understandable. It's reasonable, right? It sucks that I can't use my mic. I don't know if I showed you guys. My mom got me a mic, but when I use it, there's like a high-pitched sound. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's funny it's making that noise and I'm playing it because, and it's funny it's making that noise and it's playing in the video that I'm trying to upload for YouTube, but my personal videos, the ones I recorded and sent to my mom, there's no high-pitched screeching. It's like, it's just wants to go on YouTube, and that's weird because I just said someone was using my videos to like send evil eye, right? You know what sucks about doing this stuff is I really have to, it's actually not that hard. It's actually not that hard. I'm aware of what is mine and what isn't. And if I notice I'm getting bags under my eyes, or I'm getting a little sick, or I'm feeling like crampy in my back or my neck, and I don't know, I've been on this journey for a year, so I can tell it's really easy to get rid of it. I just say a prayer and I do a little bit of a cleanse. It's pretty easy, but it's like teaching people this stuff. There's going to be people out there who, and you know, if you decide to take this information and turn it into something too, because we need to really spread the energy and the information, we need to make more people aware of this. I'm not saying go carbon copy me, please don't do that. Put your spin on it. Make sure you have a lot of protection before you start talking about this, because there's going to be people who come at you for having conversations about this, okay? This whole video is just going to be kind of intuitive talk about like curses, evil eye and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to name it. We're going all over the place here. But it's funny that funny that the mic is making that high-pitched sound for the video, and I'm going to post it on YouTube. It's like that high-pitched sound I'm hearing, it literally plays on entity removal music. It's kind of strange. So I think I just need to, I don't know. Sharing this stuff with you guys really has made me kind of a target for certain people who don't like me. They're taking what I share and using it on me. But the funny thing is, I know how to protect myself. So quit playing yourself, baby. No, I'm just kidding. I am not going to be cocky about it because the angels will humble me. And that's another thing I want to talk about to do with like curses and stuff. Don't threaten people with your protection. Don't say you're divinely protected and you can't control what your angels are going to do. Yes, you got 100 shooters. You know what I mean? Those angels, they'll get people. But when you threaten people or like talk about how cocky your protection is, that your angels are going to be like, why are you being so malicious? We're going to take a coffee break, okay? And then you're just going to get slammed with with your own energy, okay? When you think you have to stand guard and you think people are going to attack you and you have to let them know, you're actually just manifesting more attacks. That's why I'm very like, I don't give a shit if people send me anything. I have no ill intention. I'm out here trying to help you guys, and you should move with that in your mind too. Move with the intention of being more self-aware. move with the intention of trying to shed whatever society has turned you into. So be it someone who is critical of others. So be it that you hate all of your boyfriend's exes. Try and transmute that into something more like, this is going to sound weird, but the word Spirit sent me was user-friendly. Quit putting a wall around yourself, because when you put up a wall, you attract curious parasites. Does that make sense? Like, when you're rushing, okay, I'm gonna use this as an example. Try and use this as at all times. When you're rushing and like trying to get things done, you notice like little things happen, something breaks, something spills, or someone breaks down in the middle of the road and you're stuck for 15 minutes. This is Spirit saying you're manifesting this by being impatient. You could just chill out and be nice to people and things would go swimmingly. But instead you're pushing and you're resisting. And there's a reason you need to stay on this timeline. There's a reason you need to be self-aware. There's a reason you need to be cautious with your thought. Because spiritual law, you attract everything you send out. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, someone's messaging me. But yeah, this kind of just went on a whole spiel about spiritual law, evil eye, curses, and whatnot. You know, people don't necessarily like need to do candle magic or anything to send you negativity. You don't need to do any spells or anything to send negativity. Just because you're not sitting there reciting a chant, lighting a candle, blah, 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 doesn't mean you're manipulating energy with someone else's name involved in your conversation. All it takes is a couple angry heads and you're like, you're creating, you're conjuring. You know what I mean? Yeah, this turned out to be a really interesting video. Yeah. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm going to try and figure out my microphone thing. Yeah. Be like, let's start taking more accountability so that we can end our own self-made curses. That's what I wanted to make this video about, but you guys know me. I have ADD. I just start talking about every little thing and any little thing that pops up in my head. And that was something that really bothered me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of gonna go off on my own. You can exit here if you want to. But it kind of bothers me. Here I am trying to like show you guys how to protect yourself, and I'm trying not to take this personal because I feel like a lot of people don't understand what I went through in my life to actually know this stuff. Like, I've been shit on and thrown in the bottom of a porta potty, you know? Like, that's kind of what I went through my whole life since I was a very teensy weensy little girl. I would go like days without food sometimes. Like, I had a really shit time, and I manifested a lot of shit by being manipulative and sketchy in the past because I didn't want to end up at the stage where I wasn't eating for a couple days. You know, when you grow up rough, you kind of you know, live rough as an adult, and I think that's why I'm at this stage of wanting to help people. Like, I'm so intrigued with how everything works and just trying to share with you guys on how to protect yourself and love yourself at the same time and forgive others for not loving themselves in that manner, and where it ends up, they end up being hateful towards you and not loving anything you're doing, because that's what it is. There's no self-love. There's also a lot of judgment, right? It's all so complicated. I don't want to get too far into it. It just kind of, it tugged at my heart when I realized that people are taking what I'm teaching and speaking on and using it against me. I don't want to, like, I'm not the type to threaten anyone. I'm just going to let them keep doing it because they really think I'm sending them curses, and it's like, I don't even know who the fuck my haters are. No one's messaged me. No one's messaged me ever. So all these people, I'm literally just sitting here like, oh, there's another one. Bye. That's literally what's going on, you guys. I have no idea who these people are. And a lot of my close friends, since I started doing this, stopped talking to me. So I feel like it might be some of them. It just sucks. It sucks. Because now, yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. if you came this far, I'm going to tell you guys something. I'm never going to do that to you. And please stay tuned this coming week, because when I get my microphone sorted out, when I get this energy cleansed completely, I have so much to share with you. I have a few really good topics I want to update you on. I'm going to talk about the karmic, like karmic law, spiritual law, manifestation, how they're like really related. Karma and manifestation, they sleep in the same bed. I'm going to use that term a lot because I'm a cheese ball and it works for me. But yeah, that's going to be one of my videos. What's another thing? And how to tell if you have a telepathic connection. I feel like you guys might like this one because we all get really curious. Yeah, telepathic connection. I really want to talk about that. I really want to talk about karma and manifestation. And then for the next one, I don't know what. Chakras. Okay, that's the other one. I wanted to talk about how to recognize what chakras are fucked up and how to put them back into place, how to really work on them. And also I'm gonna, I might, if I have the energy to do a 4th video, I think I'm gonna go through meditation with you guys. Not actually do it online or anything and like blah, 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 like have you sit there and watching me. But I'm just gonna go through step by step what to feel, how to do it, and how to actually jump in and enjoy it, you know? It's really hard to meditate and get started. Trust me, it took me like 3 months to do it. I started doing it in 2017, but I always kind of was drawn to the music. Like I would always go into the metaphysical shops and they'd play this music and it'd always be like, you know? I actually loved it. And apparently it's the soul to our music for my soul, you know? Eventually you will start to feel your energy shifting as you listen to this stuff. And it's an natural energy cleanser. So if you're dealing with this evil eye, cursing stuff, playing this music in your house all day, you're just gonna notice a difference. Yeah. This video went all over the place and I don't know if you're still here, but I love you and I'll talk to you later.